Who do we have here on the Magic live stream? So first, before we started, shout out Bumpy from Bumpy's Barbecue. Tomorrow's video is of the on-site cook that I did a few weeks ago. Victor says, "Who there?" Yeah, that's a good question. Who is there? Knock, knock, knock. Who is there? All right. So, if you haven't, or I started saying, tomorrow's video is actually a video of the that I Bumpy's high school, actually. Bumpy and Taste Tester number two. Well, Bumpy went there. Taste Tester number two, and I cook for their alumni association. What up, Shannon? Shannon or Chan? KB, what's up, man? How you doing? And there he is, Mr. Dash, everybody. What up? What up? What up? What up? So I already poured. I was a little anxious. I won't say anxious. I was, it was like, but I didn't pour the energy drink. So I have, we don't have that much. Can you see that? I want to pour it out. There we go. You can kind of see. Oh, look, I can do this. I can show you in the cup. There we go. It's up there. It's up there. And I have to tonight. Victor says, how did all bad connection bad start tonight? Oh, man. What up, Mike? How you doing this evening? Did you get your truck? You getting your truck broken? Did your truck get like cooking with Quart? What's going on? He says, hey, yo, what up, Dash? Chilling. So, have you guys heard of the updog? I don't know if it's a breakout or what. It's the updog problem. Gary says, how many weeks is Delta 8? Uh-oh. Grumpus says, hey, Dashing everybody. What up? What up? What up? Mike's is fixed finally. Yeah, he got fixed. Oh man. Grumpus. Let me see. There he is. Shout out to Grumpus on fire. Grumpus has got the radio voice and Hawaiian shirts for all of the barbecue YouTube community. He has that on lock. Jeremy Pena says, yo, what's up? Seven Sons says, hello. What's going on, everybody? Glad everybody be here. Mr. Chachi, what's up with you? He sent me some pictures of his some ribs, some brisket. I was like, okay, see, player. Grumpus is finally up. He says, what's party people? Maybe he's supposed to say, what's up, party people? Asante says, evening. How you doing this evening? Oh, man, look at this. We got well loyalty on live stream tonight. My goodness. How you doing this evening, sir? Checking in from Idaho. How's it going? Chachi, I'm telling you, Chachi, I remember lots of people. So yeah, I don't know if I'm pretty sure you. I won't say you remember this, but I told you when I saw your name, I realized what it said. I had a dog named Chachi. My first dog was named Chachi. He was a little. He was all poodle. So I don't know if it was a toy poodle or just a poodle, but he was a little one. So it might be a toy poodle. But yeah. Kevin says, "Oops, I'm at people." He's like about to start breakdancing in here in a second. So, everybody, thank you so much for joining me on this lovely, wonderful Wednesday evening. I just said, "Oh my God, this story." I try not. Mike says, is your Wi-Fi messed up or choppy? My phone off my house Wi-Fi, and I'm using the my data, direct data. I found that is better for streaming. My data connection is faster than my Wi-Fi connection. It's crazy, but it's really not, because there's no high speed. There's only one high speed option in my area, and everyone is using it. So it sucks. You know, donkey dong. Anyway, I started shouting out Bumpy from Bumpy's Barbecue, because tomorrow I'm going to be doing the live cook, and oddly enough, I got to meet Bumpy for the first time, and he helped me out. We had a little bit of a problem, a little bit of snafu. I'm going to hold off on showing you exactly what happened until you watch the video tomorrow. So when you watch that video, say, I heard this was coming, something. All right, Dave, what's going on, man? From the Racing Channel. Terry, what's going on? How you doing this evening? Grumpus sounds choppy. Bad. Not bad for dial-up. I look over at my screen here, my laptop, and it was breaking up a little bit. But I don't know if that's on the upload side or on the download side. I know I had issues with my Wi-Fi here at my house. So, anyway, thank you guys so very much, as always, for joining me. If you have not already, please hit that thumbs up. I'd greatly appreciate it. If you're watching, you have to back out or close out of the live chat. That's how you give that thumbs up. There are 21 folks, 20 of you guys here, and if you haven't hit that thumbs up, I'd greatly appreciate it if you could. We got a couple more minutes just to say hi and shoot breeze, then we'll kind of start talking. And tonight, I want to talk about being busy versus being productive. So, I read a friend of mine on Facebook. She posted a little caption, and it says there's a big difference between being busy and being productive. And I was like, yeah, there is. But, you know, sometimes like they coincide. Neil, what's going on, my friends? How you doing this Neil? Terry said I picked up a good sized cook, 200 people. Nice, dog, nice. I am home. This is one of the taste testers there, and there's Eagles hats. There's the hat from Crimson Creek. There's Johnny's hat, you know, from View to a Grill. I am sitting in my dining room. Daryl James, hey Dash, how you doing, Daryl? Yeah, I am back home. I'm from Florida twice in the past week and a half. Well, actually, yeah, week and a half. I remember I was Wednesday before. I was on the road. I drove my wife and daughter down to Florida. Thursday, I turned around and drove back home. Friday, I kind of rested, chilled. Friday evening, I had to cook for delivery on Saturday, that Saturday morning. And Saturday afternoon is the cook that you're going to see for tomorrow. I had to cook on site. It was a 4-hour site deal. And I mean, it was hot. And then on Saturday, and then that following Sunday, drove back on the Florida boys at the time. Drove down there, the week in Florida, and then I drove back Saturday. We left Saturday afternoon, and I got home. It was like 2:30 in the morning on Sunday. Went to bed. So woke up Monday morning, went to work, you know, and here we are Wednesday. Quint, hey everyone, and Dash, yeah. He said, dinner, please don't say anything interesting for the next few minutes so I don't miss anything. So unfortunately, KB, I cannot guarantee that. What's up, big fella? What up? I hope you had a trip. God bless you and the family. Yes, indeed, we did. You know, getting down the floor and back home, you know, it's a good time. So in case you missed it, I posted the second half of my EV road trip I posted that on Tuesday. I kind of back into posting 2 videos a week, and one might non-barbecue related. We'll do the live stream, and then one barbecue related video. So I mean, that's what I would like to do in my heart of hearts. If I can actually follow through with it, that remains to be seen. Oh, Terry says, "Oh, I'm sorry. Let's see. Kevin says, really busy lately, not always productive, especially when you have kids." Man, listen. I completely empathize and relate, and I feel attacked by that statement. I mean, I'm busy. Like yesterday, I worked all day yesterday. I worked from home. I had some extracurriculars here going on at the house. While I was working, I drove taste tester number 2 to the soccer practice. Before I had a doctor's appointment, the doctor's like, okay, cool. It was like I stopped at the market, picked up dinner, what I was going to cook for dinner yesterday. Came home, was preparing to cook his soccer practice today. Came to take the soccer practice. I'm like, I was planning on cooking. All right, just was an hour. So drove him across town, came back home, started cooking dinner. Cooked dinner. It took me from about 5 to about 6 to cook. My wife came home. She was like, about 5:45. I made her eat. She just walked in the door. Was like, I'm ready to eat. Here you go. Made her a plate, and then I went out. I met a friend of mine at the range yesterday. He's qualifying for his concealed carry from Maryland, so we did some work making sure he was good to go for his qualification. And that was my day. And yet my day yesterday, it was like 5:30, and like I said, logged in at 6, did my work, did what I had to do. Yesterday went to the market, walked around the market, got what I needed, came home. Like I said, took taste tester to the practice, cooked. And I almost filmed yesterday what I was cooking, but I didn't film it because I was under like a time crunch. I was trying to hurry up and get it done. But I made spaghetti, but it was a hearty spaghetti. I took we had some onions, some peppers. I had some zucchini. I cut it all up, put it in the sauce. I used turkey sausage because I couldn't find beef sausage. So I found some smoked turkey sausage, some ground turkey, browned that all up, put that into the sauce. Pasta. Kids really like spaghetti. So made this spaghetti and they tore it up. It was really good. Daryl's just on the way home. I have a 2-hour drive. Is that your way of nicely saying you need me to talk for 2 hours? Because, I mean, I might have you, able to take care of you. They just said I gotta go. I'll check in later. Hopefully the connection will be better later. Says, is your sound acting up or is it my headphones? I don't know. Oh man, you guys are saying the internet here is acting wonky. This feed is terrible. Maybe. Sorry. I just gave you a couple shout outs, man, talking about tomorrow's video. Video is from the live cook that we did, or I did, on your behalf. On your behalf. Good night. Are you going? I hear you. Alexa, lights. My wife said, "Are you trying to do that for everybody?" Sorry. Okay. So if you're having a horrible connection, log back out and log back in. There's a couple folks that are saying that the connection is wonky. I'm looking at the connection here, and it was kind of, I'm gonna say, spotty. Yeah, here talking about it, and it just froze on me. Darnell, what's going on, man? How you doing? Cue the smoke said, "What up, Dash?" Oh man, everything is breaking up. The problem is, once I start a live stream, I don't really want to stop a live stream because the people who got notified will miss the stream, and unless it completely, totally crashes, I try to keep it rolling. So hopefully it'll be up and down and it'll get better. But go out and come back in if you can. Yep, that's what I just said. Bumpy, thank you. Future webcam billionaire said, "Hey Dash, how's it going? It's going well, man. I saw you were in Florida. I guess you were in like Disney World, Disneyland, whichever one is in Florida. I can never remember. I think it's Disney World. Anyway, how is everybody? All right, so let's get back to the topic at hand. We are about 15 minutes into the live stream, and I try to give us 10 or 15 minutes of the niceties, saying hello to everyone, being cordial, stuff like that. But if you have not already, please hit that thumbs up button. I'd greatly appreciate it. Let's see. Neil says, "How many hours do you need to give notice before you go live?" I can go live instantly because I have enough subscribers. If you have less than 1,000 subscribers, you can't go live via a mobile device, from what I understand. But if you look, but you can go live. Yo, you can go live from a laptop or computer. That I won't say is always an option, but as of late, because I've been busy. Okay, let's talk about being busy. So this afternoon, I left the work. I went into work today. So I left work, got home. I was home at about 3 o'clock. Immediately, as soon as I got home, I came out for a second. Tested number 2, had to get COVID tested. He did not. He was supposed to have practice. He did not have practice. Took him to get tested, and then I had to go to the restaurant depot to get a brisket for my cook for tomorrow. I got a call yesterday. And this guy said, "Hey, is there any way I can get brisket for you?" Sure, as long as you pay the invoice by noon today, noon Wednesday, you can have brisket on Thursday. So that's right, no problem. I hit him up this afternoon. I'm like, "Hey, are you still interested in brisket? Because I haven't seen your invoice getting paid." He said, "Yeah." I was unsure about which day on noon. He's like, "I thought it was noon the day was being delivered." Really, sir? No. So he took care of his invoice. I took care of mine, the brisket. I've been burned before where people don't pay their invoices. I'm like, "Oh, wait." No, not again. I learned a lesson the hard way. So picked up the brisket, home, and I try to do things with the time to do things. So like tonight, I knew I was doing a live stream, right? So I said, well, am I going to trim the brisket and do what I need to do after the live stream, or am I going to kind of do some of it? So before I got started tonight, I got the number 1 drum, cleaned out, ready, charcoal primed, ready to get cooked on and seasoned. So once I finish the live stream, I'm going to start my charcoal chimney. Once I get my charcoal chimney, I will go ahead and get the brisket on the smoker, and that'll be 11 o'clock or so. I'm gonna get up tomorrow morning at 4:35 o'clock. The brisket will be ready to be pulled, and I will pull it, excuse me, and bring it in the house. Let it finish, let it rest for a couple hours. Dice it up, take it to where I need to take it. There's half of the brisket is sold already, and the other half I posted a picture on Instagram a few minutes ago and sold the rest of it. So yeah. Jeremy Welling says, "What's up, guys and girls?" Yeah, Jeremy said my feed is. So if you're having an issue with the feed, please exit the live stream and then go back in or come back in. Yeah, exit the live stream and come back in. Apparently, I don't know. Every now and again, it just seems to be my dumb luck where we're not having a good night. Sorry. I feel like I need to, and actually, there is an issue in my area with Xfinity or Comcast, whichever you want to call or slash blame the internet malfunctions on. So, yeah. Sounds like when Bumblebee got his ass kicked. Yeah. Mm. Man, I have some high quality fire H2O. I'm gonna call it high quality clear. Yes, indeed, I did see some of the videos. Webcam billionaire Darnell says I went in and out 4 times. Darnell, I hope you picked up some Carnival. Carnival was down last week. I hope you picked up it. I mean, I won't say all-time low, but low like 2 or 3 year low last week. And yeah, yeah, I'm looking forward to that one. So anyway, hopefully all is well with everybody. So let's talk about it. Let's see. That was a. Strips. This is the problem. I logged into Facebook to post something on, and I'm getting notifications now. My friends are talking on our group chat. So let me close that window. And let's refresh the Instagram window, see if there are more comments on my posts. So, look, I'm sorry. Don't be mad. Hold on. I'm sorry, guys. Actually, I'll reply to those comments later. Anyway, so being productive. How do I stay productive? Rich Discoveries. It's a water sucks Gatorade. Oh no, not this kind of water. Rich, how you doing, man? Been a minute. I've been peeping you every now and again. You pop on with like a random going discovering, or I'm going urban exploring this place and that place. Bumpy said, I didn't know you were recording. I would have showed my ass. See, that's the key. That's the key right there. That is how you get the best recordings. You don't tell people you're recording. You kind of hide the camera. The camera was hidden in plain sight. It was sitting up in the corner of my canopy. I had it on a, nope, I guess it's put away. I have a magnetic mount, and I had it on the mount, and I had a battery hooked up to the GoPro because my GoPro batteries are junk. Just like I've been contemplating buying a new GoPro because the GoPro, like they these batteries to last like a year or two, and then you have to buy the next damn battery, the next iteration. Dang on, Darnell says he went in and out 4 times on YouTube, still no better. Sorry to hear that. Jeremy says, wish I could have a drink, but won't be for a while. Yeah, sorry to hear that. You know, I know that there are times when you can't drink. There are times when... Neil says, I knocked it out of the park this weekend with some smoked ribs. Nice, nice. Nice. Nice, nice. Jeremy says, deal, Neil. Productive is what you do in your downtime, thinking of recipes, trying to figure out how to be more efficient. Yes. So one of the things I take pride in is being efficient, like cutting out steps, doing removing repetitive motions, removing repetitive tasks, removing wasted energy. I try to be as efficient as possible when I am cooking, because and this is one of those things I say, and I say it, and I say it often. Time is money, and the least time, or the lower amount of time I spend cooking, or the lower amount of time I actually spend doing something while cooking, the more money I make. All right, so I'm always thinking about things in terms of efficiency. So when I'm using that 5-foot grill, if I can put 40 burgers on it at one time, that's efficient. I'm not cooking 5 burgers on it at one time and then flipping it. I want to take up the entire grill surface on that grill. What campaign there says, how are your events going? Are you getting lots of orders? So I have been getting like steady trickle of orders. It's not like I've gotten I haven't gotten a 500-person event yet this summer. And let's spin into existence. That's how my mom always says. Well, she says from your lips to God's ears. But let's speak it into existence. But I have had a few decent-sized events. I did one early in the summer. That was the one where I showed you like that quick clip of me at that country house that was in the middle of the, I won't say country, but it really was. Then I had a piggyback or a pickup event off of that one, but I ended up having to cancel that one because of my niece's funeral. So I wasn't able to go to that event or do that event. Then I've had, I did a couple briskets not too long ago. I did this event that cooking in Baltimore City. I did that one. I have a random brisket that I'm doing tomorrow. I mean, people are contacting me to get things done, and I'm not saying no. There is a customer, long customer of mine. She ordered a brisket for her friend who just had a baby, and she's like, "Here, I want you to cook a whole brisket for my friend and just take it to her." I'm like, "Say less." So there have been a lot of like trickle orders, ones and twos, little things that have come in. Though I haven't done I did a 50-person event for the shop that did repairs on Vanna a while ago, and like I said, that was like a 50-person event, and that was a good chunk of change. So I was like, all right, cool. And I'm hoping that from that event where there was that many people there in the shop, I'll get some work. But I mean, I pass out my cars like confetti. They're so onesie-twosie little jobs here and there. I'll take them. So yeah. Oh, sorry, Grumpus. He said he killed the browser, rebooted computer, kicked the cat, no stream change. Steven says, hey, yo, Dashing Peeps. Good evening. Andy says, hope you're doing well. Wish you all the very best. I'm sorry I haven't been on. No worries, man. You know what? I'm here. I'm glad that you're, and thankful that you are here. That's all I have to say. Kazim, holy cow. He says, yo, Kazim. How'd you do? Did you survive the jar experience? Travis, he says, need to restart the router, bud. So I'm on my phone. I don't know what to do, because I'm looking at my laptop right now, and it just froze. So I swear, every time I talk about it, it's when, yeah. Oof. Darnell says, stocks up. He said, I call it Murder May. It's time to buy everything. Yes, indeed. Jeremy says, I just had colon resection surgery, and it has been hell the past week. Can barely eat or do anything for that. Wow. You know what, man? Goodness. I'll keep you in my thoughts, man, for a speedy recovery. It's one of those things, you never know. You never know what someone else is going through. I mean, look, I know I've had my fair share of, I'm not trying not to be vocal and be like a down type person, but man, I mean, my thoughts go out to you. God's Construction said, what's up? Kenny says, boo, Kenix. What up, Kenny? How you doing this evening? Kenny is one of the haters from the range. well, not one, but he's like the hater from the range. He is a Glock man, and I don't know, man. I feel like we need to have is it like a friendly competition we need to have, Kenny, or like, you know, just like, I really don't want to waste 1,000 rounds because I can put 1,000 rounds through one of my pistols, and we can do something. But I feel like we need to have some sort of like, I don't say accuracy drill because I suck sometimes, but we got to figure out some sort of drill. Yeah. Almost back to 52-week high. You should be up or even now. I'm still up. I haven't. I'm still up, Darnell, in my portfolio. I'm up in my main portfolio and I'm down in my play portfolio. Let's put it that way. At least I can have you all for a while. Been looking forward to it. Well, thank you, man. I'm telling you, Jeremy, it's comments like those, and like encouragement like that. Like I had someone comment today. Actually, he sent me a Instagram, and he said he watched the videos of the road trip a few different times. He said like 8 times. He watched each video 8 times, and I'm like, that makes me feel good because there's so many people that I'm gonna say hate, but they're like, you're not doing a barbecue video. Why am I even watching you right now? And I'm like, dude, I do more than just barbecue all the time. Give me comments. I get comments like that, and it makes it, I'm gonna say worth it, but it makes me not feel so bad for not posting a non-barbecue video. Webcam, so sorry to hear about your loss. My condolences. I'll be dropping more videos soon. All right, perfect. I will try to watch them. Grumpus. Seems like I survived, my boy, and I tried a few weeks back. That's what's up. Oh man, Grumpus has got to kick them kids off the PlayStation. Honestly enough, neither of them are on the PlayStation. The PlayStation's in the basement. Neil says, I'm still living, can't claim. Yeah, thanks for asking. I'm about to jump back into selling individual food orders. I want to be productive, efficient, and profitable. So that's the thing, Bumpy. Talking about, like, I get busy, right? And being busy for me is saying, all right, I'm going to cook 3 racks of ribs or 2 racks of ribs and just cook them and have half racks available for people to buy. That's being busy. Being productive is like me tonight. Tonight, I came home before I started the live stream. I got my smoker ready to be cooked in, cleaned it out, got the charcoal primed. I have my charcoal chimney ready to go. I have the brisket trimmed. I have the brisket seasoned. It's in the refrigerator. So as soon as I finish on the live stream, I'm going to start the smoker. Those are things to me that's being productive. And then even further, be productive on the time management. I got everything done in the hour, 5 minutes of time that I had between running out to go get my energy drink before the live stream started, and also posted a picture to Instagram, and I'm like, hey, I have the rare midweek brisket. I may or may not have some brisket left over, and within 6 minutes, the first person posted, and he was like, I'll take all of whatever you have left. Great. That's being productive to me. Just like you said, in your downtime. Never even really thought about that, but that makes a lot of sense. When you are able to get things done in your downtime. I think that is a great way to put it. Thank you, Bumpy. Trying on your laptop. No, Neil, I have not tried on my laptop because once I start the stream on my phone, yeah. Holy cow. MacBoy212, I was just talking about going to the range yesterday, and he was I don't think I talked much about what I did at the range, but I went to the range yesterday and was helping a friend of mine who was qualifying or will be qualifying for his concealed carry, and man, I had a good old time, but I was rusty, definitely rusty. What up? I feel like whenever Johnny's here, I have the privilege. Not everyone has one of these. Johnny from hello, everyone. everyone. You know, we'll find something when my new lead levels are low. Yeah, I agree. Are elevated as well, but Luke Calamadas, he says, "Hey yo, what up, Dash Party fam?" Definitely. Johnny says your mic is popping. Great. Is it? I mean, it might be because it's on my headset. Or in my ear. Luke says, sorry, missed last week. Caught the replay. Awesome stream. Well, that's what's up, man. I'm glad you were able to join us. So when I'm able, so like last week was an anomaly. I was like, yo, I'm in Florida. I'm on my laptop because I don't have my tripod. Let's use StreamYard or Streamlabs, whatever it was. And, tried to invite a couple people in. So I will try and, I talked to Victor. Victor was like, hey, man, I really like that stream. Really think you should do one of those like once a month. And I'm like, okay, so maybe we'll start trying to do the first Wednesday of the month. We'll do a Streamlabs thing. And I will, if you want to, you send me an email and then I will try to reply to you with the link for the stream, or even if you want to, if you know we're doing it, I will post it to the stream on the live stream, and all you have to do is hit boom, 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 and you can join us. So I think that'll work out. Neil said, I really enjoyed visiting with you last week on the chat. Yes, indeed. So, Lou, you missed out. Neil, Neil was, I'm going to say a winner, but Neil got to join me live and in color. Darnell says, every time I see Johnny, I want to play GoldenEye, Nintendo 64. Yeah. Lou says you gotta change things up every once in a while. It keeps things fresh, in my opinion. Jeremy retracted his message. Johnny says, I see the hat. Yeah, I got the instruction. Said hello to everyone and the mods listening while working. Are you being productive or are you just being busy? See what I did there? Jamie says, hey, yo, what's up, Dash? Coming at you live from my spot. Look, I didn't even have to finish reading that one. I already knew what she was going to say. If I know Jamie, she's like, she just got out the shower, t-shirt on, hair still wet and like curled up on the couch. Marcus is probably, he's making it right now. That's why he's not commenting, isn't it, Jamie? Just go ahead and comment. Just say, yup. Am I like booming in the space there, Jamie? Let me just increase the volume there for a second. Neil says I'm getting up this car. Get up. I'm sure glad Johnny didn't send you anywhere. Me too. That's I've met Johnny and I bumped elbows and man, send him man. Jamie, I weeks ago, Marcus was about to send a. I'm like, hey, I'll be home. I'm home. So send it, please and thank you. Neil says I finally got my Todd working. All right, nice. Jeremy says when you become efficient, you won't seem as busy. You'll be productive and busy. That's a good way to look at it. That's a great way to look at it. I'm gonna read that one again. Jeremy says when you become efficient, you won't seem as busy, but you'll be productive and busy. I like that. I'm just wondering why sitting on the island. Are you cooking that sausage at a lower temperature?
It's at medium low. It's at medium low.
Good. I won't say it'll take longer, but it won't burn the outside and it'll be cooked throughout better.
The last time I did it outside.
But you cook it low and then you turn it up high at the end to finish. You don't start high and then it be uncooked or undercooked, especially with pork sausage. All right, so starving Darnell. Let me see. I'm sorry. I was talking to taste tester number 1. He always finds a way to tab. All right, hold up. I don't think I knew y'all had a channel, Guys Construction. What? What? Hold up. I'm gonna have to start binging. What? I didn't know. So who I see I see a duo here. Who do we have on the stream? Is it the Mister or is it the Mrs. or is it both of you? I'm a man. Let's see. Bumpy said, yeah, I cleaned both my smokers yesterday. I did 60 wings Monday. Monday I got 100 wings and 4 racks to do on Saturday. One pan Mac. I organized my catering supplies. Did inventory for upcoming cooks. Yo, that is something that I suck at. I do my inventory when I'm reaching in and I'm like, shit, I don't have this, or damn it, I don't have that. I keep saying that I'm going to create a note or a Google spreadsheet or something like that that says exactly how many of each seasonings I have, how many of each pan I have. So I'm in the store, if I'm running the exams, I'm like, hey, I can check this note, this list, whatever. It says you need this seasoning, or you need some of that seasoning, or you need some salt, or you need some this. You need some half pans. You need some full pans. You need some anything. Yeah. Jamie says, well, that's actually creepy. Accurate. I remember. Webcam Billionaire says, have I had any Indian food lately? No, I haven't. I'm overdue. Maybe tomorrow I will treat my wife. There's an Indian day up the street, or I'll just order. Oh crap, can't. I'm not ordering Indian. My kids are still home from school. I'm gonna have to wait till they go back to school. Then my wife and I can have like simple. We can order out for lunch, and I don't have to buy for 5. Buying for 2, much different than buying for 5. Thank you, Jamie. Appreciate you. Neil says, all right, have a good night. We will talk to you next week. Yes, sir. Thank you. Smoke says, hey, no. Guys Construction is a duo. They are funny and do some of everything. All right. Well, I'm going to learn. Actually, you know what? Look, I'm going to put my money where my mouth is. I am number 259. All right. So, Jeremy says, night, Neil. Night, John Boy. Night, Neil. Jamie says, need a ring camera set up on our garage storage so we can see what's left from the shopping trip. Yeah? Look, that's a good idea. Oh, you know what, Jamie? You know what you can use as opposed to a ring camera? An old cell phone. I don't know necessarily, as opposed to having to buy something new, if you have an old cell phone and can plug it in, you can, you can use that. I've been trying to find, and I've been seeing some uses for old cell phones lately, and surveillance cameras is one of those things that's widely used, or it's used widely. Got instruction says, I see you wearing a Rocket shirt. You must be in Houston. Oh, look at that. I do see a Rocket shirt. Making a whole it's like jalapeno. All right. Jeremy says, I also think procrastination makes you overly busy when you don't need to be. That is something you have to learn the hard way. My wife and I stopped at Walmart this afternoon, back to school supplies for the kids, and I opened the door for her, and I was walking around, and I was getting ready to get in my side of the car, and there was a guy who parked right next to us, and he was getting out of his shirt, and he said, procrastinators unite tomorrow. So yeah, definitely am been on that, I'm gonna say receiving end, but on the non-productive end of procrastination. And it's a hurry up and wait type thing. You procrastinate, then you're like, oh crap, I gotta get this done, and you have to rush. And one thing I've learned over the years, I take my time. I do not rush. I'm not I don't want to run. I don't want to hurry up. I want to take my time. I walk slowly. It's one of those things that, when I have to rush, I will. But if I don't have to, I'm not going to. I'm going to do it in my own time. slow down, you make less mistakes. There's a saying in racing, um, slow down and you'll go fast. All right, slow down, go fast. And it took me a while to understand that the way that is when you slow things down and you like take things in and you understand what's happening and you're not like herky, you go faster because you're smoother. All right. So me being well rounded and doing a lots of different things and being into racing and race cars and other things like that. When you're rushing and you're like hyper and other things like that, you make mistakes, you drop things, you do double work. When you slow down and you think about what you have to do, when you are in the moment, you don't do things twice and you end up being faster and more productive. All right, the first time around. Bumpy said, facts, believe me, I need you before assistant. Okay, bro, and all peace. Free watching, Dash. I need to holler at you, Dash to holler at your guy. Yeah. Yeah, we're gonna have to do some sort of exchange. I'm trying to tomorrow. I might be up and around that area. Well, I know I will be. I'll be on. I'll be like Overly. So I don't know what time you work tomorrow, or whatever, but we might have to do that. Darnell said, just remember, I put y'all on to God's construction. Yes, indeed you did. They can eat also. I love the food reviews. All right. David Fogg. He says, hi all. What's up? Being efficient definitely slows things down. Yes. But being efficient, even though it slows things down, you don't have to do things twice. You get it done the first time. That whole measure twice, cut once. I mean, come on. Who does that? But what's funny, right? What's funny? I talk all about efficiency and productivity and getting things done just slowly. But when I drive, I don't drive. Victor was giving me grief because I was talking about how fast I drove to Florida and back. And he's like, if you slow down, your efficiency will go up. And I'm like, I can't drive slow. I just can't. Jeremy says, yes, sir. Yeah. Text us number one is killing me right now. You can't even hear me. Oh, I feel like I do something at him. He's making freaking sausage. Oh, I'm dying. Anyway, so what are some things you guys do to be productive? I swear, Bumpy said or getting done in your downtime. That's like me. I start fire, then I season my food. Okay, so that time in between, I am I'm getting things done. Also, like when I'm cooking and I have downtime, like I just put the brisket on. One for 4 or 5 hours. What can I do now? All right, let's clean up the dishes. Let's clean up what I use to season. Let's busboy pans. Let's get all of those things done so that when I need to do or use or whatever the next thing is clean. I don't have to wait time and cleaning whatever it is right before I need to use it. Some people do better at work pressure. Is correct, but I'm telling you, those people who are under pressure would probably do work less stressed if they just took their time and got. I am a firm believer that you can get more done by just taking your time. You don't need to rush. Hey, wasted energy, wasted anything, and like even at the range, I'll see people loading a magazine and they'll touch the round twice. And I'm like, I have to touch the round twice. You know, like there was a woman who she 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 is an old a grandmother who will take her around, pick it up, put it down, put it over, put it in her magazine. Why not just pick it up in your hand in the magazine? But that's what she does every single time. I've watched her do it multiple times. And she will pick it up, put it down, flip it on the table, put it into the magazine. Just flip it in your hand. My buddy Macboy, okay? Macboy, yesterday, he was loading the magazine, and I'm like, bruh, try to do it this way, like in one motion. Or try to change up what hands, what hands are doing what. So you're reducing your amount of touches. Blood pressure. Yeah, you're right. I'm telling you, working under pressure is stressful or can be stressful. And, though people do work great under pressure, those are the ones that are like, they do their work and then they get off work and they spend a couple $100 at the bar. Or they, spend a couple $100 doing something nefarious. All right. Let's see. Steven said, brother Jimmy doing fine, brother. Hope all's well with you too. Thanks for asking. Yes, indeed. Jimmy, definitely insider information. I know Jimmy is doing well because I talked to him, and when I was driving to and from Florida, when I got to South Carolina, I sent him a message and said, hey, welcome. And when I left South Carolina, I'm like, all right, peace out, goodbye. So, Jeremy laughed. Yeah, man, I'm telling you, man, you're absolutely right. Pressure, but it's nothing. People said pressure buzz pipes. Time to apply it now. He said, I'm gonna move to a quiet town to tie it down. That's my Philly showing there. But anyway, a lot of people, there are people who work well under pressure, but there are other people who fold under pressure. And it's one of those things where you hate to have to find out on the fly which one you are. I'd rather just take my time, and go from there. Steven says that short name behind the wheel, you become like Goofy at Motormania. Nah, man, I'm guilty of Speed Racer. Speed Racer is my spirit animal. Like the Mach 5, the Speed Go Speed Racer, go Speed Racer, go Speed Racer, go. Yeah, that's me. Through the wrong end of the state. Yeah, man. Listen, let me just tell you, if Jimmy were any closer to 95, I would be in some serious trouble. Serious trouble. I'm like, all right, Jimmy. Again, Jimmy said where. So Florence is where, I won't say the closest, but Florence is where I stop in South Carolina, and because Lumberton is in North Carolina, Florence is in South Carolina. And I'm like, Jimmy, I'm gonna be here at 1. The one time I met up with Jimmy, the first time I met up with Jimmy, I'm like, bro, I'm gonna be 1. He was like, yeah, come on. He's with the hours, be friends. Say less. And he came on over. We, break bread, but Jimmy hooked me up. Heavy. Literally a heavy box. He hooked me up. And I mean, just the actual put a handshake and a hug to a face and a username, like, bruh, that meant a lot. It really did. And Taste Tester number 1 was with me, so that was awesome. Jimmy says we need to have another channel for shooting. I taught tactical shooting for about 10 years. Nice. Jimmy says have all kinds of drills I could share. Well, that's the thing, man. Like, I keep contemplating. I'm like, yo, I don't want to start over. That's my problem. For YouTuber barbecue. I would love to. webcam billionaire. I really do want to do something like that, but I mean, it's just one of those things, man, where I don't really want to have it at my house. And part of it is because I don't want to clean up. Like, I hate hosting stuff in my house because I have to clean. Like, I mean, it's not like I'm a messy person, but I have to put things away. Things will have to be put away. And I'm a visual person. So, like, for me, I have to have things out. And if they're out of sight, they're out of mind. If they're out of mind, I forget. And I buy things double and triple. And it just does not work very well for me. But we, you know, ask Kirk from the East Shore. He's like, we need to have Dash Bash. And Kirk, are you watching this now or on the replay? Yep. Mm-hmm. Todd, what's going on? He says, hey, Dashing everyone. Oh, Rick. He says, hello, 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 hello. Funny, I voted for you the other day. Rick does a live stream on Mondays. Actually, while I'm thinking about this, I'm going to post the video for tomorrow on my Patreon. I got Todd. Todd is was the last trend to sign up. So Todd, thank you very much for signing up. So I'm going to send this to Patreon right now. Tomorrow I try to post the. I do a horrible job. I know. I do. Those of you guys who are patrons, you guys are patron saints. Seriously. This link and the title.
Hey yo, this is Dash.
Oh,
and
whoa. Looks like grilling. Let's finish this, guys. Cooking in 30 minutes. All right, so you guys who are here on the live stream, really appreciate you being a patron. So I try to post those videos to you guys early so you can see them ahead of time. Jimmy Stash Bash, yeah. Every time I mention it, Jeremy says, "I got you. Maybe you have a special here and there. Call it a smoke and shoot." Yeah. I mean, I just worry. You know, I have no copyright, no strikes on my account, and I really don't want to garner any. But I also don't want to start from scratch because if I'm starting a new channel, yeah. Two things being noticed. Was going to say something about playing your own stuff in the background, but don't want to open up that two things being noticed. Nah, you know, it's fine. So like there are times when I'll sit in my dining room, well, in the family room, and there's a TV behind me, and I'll post a video or I will post a live stream on the TV behind me, and it's just kind of weird because the video or the TV is brighter, so it kind of washes out sometimes. Todd says choppy. Jeremy says yes, touchy subject for sure. The pew pew stuff, it does great, but if you are like pew centric, you're because I can then advertise or sell videos or get product placement or other things like that for the pew pew stuff. But I mean, I do those road trips, family road trips, and I do. I mean, we go to different restaurants, and I'm like, do I want to pull out my camera and film a reaction of eating here or eating there? And like, these are things that I would love to do, but I don't think will be received very well by the audience I'm trying to grow, if that makes sense. unfortunately the audience that I'm trying to grow. Oh, I know Pew and Q. Trust me, Jeremy. I have gone back and forth with. I had a whole list of names and different channel type pew pew related and barbecue related um, things. Like we had a whole brainstorming event one night on a live stream, and I'm like, all right, what should I call it if I create a second channel? Are you finished in the kitchen? Turn off the light, clean up the stove, all of those things. Clean up the stove. Did you?
I wiped it down a little bit. Like the counter, the metal part, and then the knobs.
Please. Because you get a lot of fry with sausage, and that just leaves grease and gunk everywhere. All of those other things over there are wiped down. Why is that bowl sitting out? Why is that pan sitting out? Mommy asked you to put that away. Sorry, I got a text message from somebody. Bill! Oh, hey, Uncle Bull. He said, what's up, everyone? Been a while. Yes, indeed. How you doing this evening, sir? Did you see the Patreon post and you were like, oh, wait, Dash is live right now. How has farming gone, or is farming going? All right. Thank you guys so very much for joining me. Really do appreciate it. Uncle Bull said, I did see it. Yes. Jeremy says, just messing. I now know what you mean. I just thought that you would be a great channel name, so I had to get it documented. No. I won't say a night, but there was a time when I was like, all right, I'm contemplating doing a second because, like, off the grill, not just Q. There was a bunch of them. I swear I have the list. But like one of the things that I would definitely talk about is I have like plenty of pistols that I could do reviews on, and be it that I work at a range, I could do a review on, like, we have a lot of rental pistols. I could do a review on every single rental pistol we have, 10 round review of this particular pistol, because it doesn't take very many rounds to determine if you like something or if you don't. And I mean, when I say there are things that I like and there are things that I don't like, but you know what I realized, and I was talking with MacBoy, Drew, I shot this about a week and a half. I said 3 weeks, but I thought about it in like a good and a half. I got one pistol that I used to carry as a concealed. When I say I put a whole it was this big, and it was at 5 yards, so that's like 16 feet. I also I'll say something remind me I need a new battery. I need a new battery. I'm trying to say it a couple times to remind myself that I need a new battery. It was blinking. But Jeremy, I'm afraid. I not even like no bull, like seriously afraid. I've worked too hard to get my channel to the point where it is to start trying mixing content, and if I start doing some things, I'm like, I feel like there'll be people who are on the barbecue side that are be mad about the 2A side, but if you're here on the live stream, I'm a big 2A advocate. It's just, yeah. Bill says getting a little choppy. Dash, is that you or me? It seems to be a little bit of both. A little bit of country, a little bit of rock and roll. you're not the only person that has talked about it being a little choppy. Unfortunately, it seems like it could be just the stream tonight. I am not using the Wi-Fi here at my house. I am using my the data from my phone. Let's see. Yep, it's 5 connections. So it should see. Yep, it's 5 connections. So it should. You're not the only one that have had an issue tonight. So it could be a combination of things. If it is before what happened or seems to get, and wow, I swear every time I talk about it, it acts up royally. Uh, um, oh, shoot. If you back out of the stream and close it and then come back in, it might work out a little better. But again, every time I talk about it, I just saw from my laptop it completely froze up and did a whole pixelated gray screen. Jeremy says, I think most of us here are. Yeah, I mean, there's the Venn diagram of the barbecue, pew pew, drag racing, drifting. Yeah, I am in the center of all of those things. Family stuff, yeah. Now you're freezing. Sorry. No problem. No problem. Jimmy says the old saying is dance with the one that I brought you. Yeah. Yep. I understand, and Jimmy, I get it. That's why I'm hesitant to post other things, other aspects of things that I do. But I mean, those of you who have been around long enough, and especially those of you guys who are on the live stream, we talk about any and everything. We talk about stocks, we talk about drifting, about drag racing, endurance racing, cannonball. We've talked about cannonball before. I mean, we talk about family life and vacation and travel. I mean, obviously, we talk about pew pews, but those things all kind of come together. Or at least they do in my world. Wrenching on cars. Rich said I'd be more worried about YouTube. And I know a lot of people that had a lot of issues with the firearm content. Yet there's other channels that prosper off of it. Exactly. Same thing, man. Same boat as far as for barbecue stuff, man. I'm telling you, it's just, I feel like I should have, I would like to have twice as many subscribers as I have, but I know that it's a consistency thing, and like, I blame it on burnout, but I wasn't happy, and being able to do things on YouTube, I have to be happy. You have to be happy or it's fake. And I don't want to be that person. I don't want to be that guy. I don't want to be fake. So I wasn't happy 100% in my off YouTube life. So that conveyed to my YouTube life. I mean, it's just, stuff going on. It's not like I'm trying to jump off a bridge or anything. But, I just wasn't happy. I film videos and I'm like, yeah, man, this is a good one, and it'd get 100 views. That is disconcerting. It's disheartening, and I'm like, what did I do wrong? But I'm posting like a real life video, like a me video, as opposed to like a drama video. The video I did last year that did the best was when barbecue goes wrong. But I can't post videos about drama every single time. Like, a lot of times I have routine cooks. I'm cooking long enough. I know what I need to do. So I have routine cooks. And nobody wants to see the routine cooks. Nobody wants to watch the routine cooks. Jeremy says, just true who you are. And nothing seems to work out. There, bro. That's why I wasn't a... But all my issues that I was posting them on there. I'm back where I need to be. That's what's up, man. It's not that I wasn't happy. Just got a little lost. Blame midlife. Blame it on me. I'm not really sure. Look, man, I don't. I mean, I'm not saying I'm going through a midlife crisis because, damn it, you know, I say, oh, you go out and buy something brand new. I bought my first brand new vehicle, but I don't think this is a midlife crisis. I'm just, I think it was about time for me to, I don't say treat myself, but to buy myself this new vehicle. Now, mind you, it should have been, I should have had it a year ago, but it's neither here nor there. I have it now, and I'm trying to take advantage of it, and I'm using it to the fullest. Mr. Richard checking in from the other side of the zip code, or the other zip code. He's checking in from Catonsville. How you doing this evening, sir? Uncle Bull said, I think one of the best nights was about to stop and everything else, and everything else in and out. Yeah, dude. I mean, yeah. Those of you guys on live streams, y'all know we get talking about anything. It'd be like I'll start talking about one thing, and then, oh yeah, well, boom, 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 we go down a rabbit hole. I mean, this is what YouTube is. Have you ever been served up a video and you're like, what the hell? Like, the most random video I watched, and it wasn't recently, it was like within the last, was a company that would level driveways and sidewalks. And halfway through this video, I'm like, why the hell am I watching this video? And YouTube was like, hold my beer. And I watched the end of the video and I'm like, Marcus, he says, aloha everyone. Great. In hour 2, yes. So we are in hour 2 now, and I was kind of like segueing into talking about any and everything because I still wanted to talk about, you know, productivity. Yo, companies spend a lot of money on productivity, but being productive. But why is it productive when we're talking about being productive, but when we talk about it elsewhere, it's productive? Never understood that. But anyway, let's talk about productivity before we start talking about anything else. How else can or are you being productive? You know, me, I try and like I get up before the sun and I just get after it. You know, I get things done. No, yes. I mean, now, do not get me wrong. I do the best of them. You know what? If I get this part done, I'm rest. As opposed to me saying, all right, I'm gonna rest for another half an hour, and then I'm gonna get up and I'm gonna work and I'm gonna do this and I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do that. No, I'll get up and get started. And I sit down. I get up and I get moving and I sit down. Great. I get up and I do that, and then I'm like, all right, let me run to the market or let me run to the charging station and charge my car. So I do a little bit and like, take a break. Do a little bit, take a break, or move on. Hey, don't judge me by the size of my bank account. Judge me by the size of my fire's lit. That's what's up, man. I have a big old at the back of at the end of the driveway. Rich says I couldn't afford to buy anything. I just took something home I didn't need and got lost for a while. You know what, Rich? It takes a brave soul to, you know, admit that. Like, you know, I did wrong. Like I was lost and now I'm found. You know that where you were is not where you want to be again. Let's not make that same mistake twice. How about that? I love anything. That's where. I guess I was gonna say. I guess we're talking. You know, talking about the fact that we talk about anything. And God bless you for getting a new vehicle. That's a hell of an investment these days. I'm happy for you, man. man. Let's not even talk about it. But you know what? Let's talk about my vehicle when I have a car on said vehicle. The jobs to meet the catering jobs to get things done have been done, and it's like, oh, here's a here's a job there. Here's a $250 job there. Here's a $450 job there. Here's a $2,500 job there. Here's a $100 job there. Those all add up to like making it easier for me to make my car payment. So, yay, yay. I love guys is right. I like that. Talk about anything. Yes. Jeremy says, well, I need to tune out for the and I don't want to start rambling. Come on, man. I love the rambles. You've not seen some of my late after if I drink more than half of this jar. If I drink more than half of this jar, I'll be talking. I'll be saying like blah 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 blah. I sound like the teacher from Charlie Brown. Wow 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 wow. Pharrell, what's going on, man? How you doing? He says, what's Gucci? You know, it's funny. My wife has a Gucci bag that my niece gave to her from my sister-in-law. Every time you say what's Gucci, I always think of that bag. It is a fanny pack, you know, a waist bag, whatever. This is I love all those YouTube rabbit holes would get you learning about stuff you never even thought you would until 4 a.m. in the morning. 4 a.m. in the morning, man. Come on, those key numbers. See, well, then again, Rich, see, your job is a little different than mine. Mine, I like when I'm sitting at work, I have a triple monitor set up. So one monitor is dedicated to YouTube, one monitor is dedicated to email, one monitor is dedicated to work, and the two not dedicated pull from the dedicated. So I'll be like glued on a video about. I like watching documentaries and learning about stuff. Practical engineering. Guy's name who runs the channel, his name is Grady, I think. Practical engineering. If you've never looked up or seen a practical engineering video, highly recommend it. Destin from Smarter Everything, highly recommend his channel. There's a guy, he's like I made something, or I think it's I made something. But like I'm all about maker videos. Like I love when people make love seeing people weld stuff. Fireball name that his videos are so thorough and the production and everything like that. So yeah. Jeremy said hit that like button. So thank you, Jeremy. He said I could talk but not type. Yeah. I'm hanging as long as I can. All right, well, Jeremy, stick around. Rich says, yeah, yes, I watch it in a way that we can all understand. I love those channels as well as disaster channels. So sometimes I don't like the disaster channels because it's like, I won't say you think about your own mortality, but it's like, damn, we are close to the end of it, or want to think. But there are a lot of different channels that I watch, but you know what's crazy? Like, how Rich discovered my channel is because of a YouTuber I watched, and he was talking about me in my channel, and I was commenting on his videos, and that's how Rich discovered my channel because of a car, an automotive YouTuber. Like engineering failures, I guess they're called, but stuff just fascinates me. Dude, I agree. Grady from Practical Engineering, he talks about the good and the bad. Like he put out a video earlier this week talking about the flash flooding from early this month. I think it was early last month in Yellowstone. And it's one of those things where it's like, well, who do you know that was affected? My dentist was going to Yellowstone. They got I think he said it was his in-laws got tickets to go into Yellowstone, and they were on a day by day basis on whether he could fly out to Yellowstone because of the flooding. And I'm like, wow, that hit closer to home than I ever would have thought possible. You know, places around the country dealing with wildfires. Excuse me. All right, so don't tell Laura. I yawned. We're an hour and 20 in. But yeah, dealing with wildfires and things like that, you know, all those things are just interesting. Brisket. Excuse me, Brisket Medic. You're. You can say it, but I'm not going to read it. Say it all you want. Go ahead. Keep on. If you have not know who Medic is, check him out. He's been on TikTok. Where he's full of tips and tricks, man. That dude, he's got some tips and tricks for you. Except that, you know, say I read, I ain't gonna do it. Ain't gonna do it. So, ooh, man, my heart just skipped it. Marcus, where you said? Yo, Marcus gave me a text message not too long ago, within the last 2 or 3 weeks, and it was Topanga doing, like her now doing that she did. Wow. Yeah, dropping in and hanging out, you know, even though you saying the wrong things. Don't Dems fight words. Not fighting, but fighting words. Just can't be coming around here dropping that whole quick cure, okay? You know, How's it going, man? I guess vacation's over for you, and you're back to the grind. It seems like at home. Whew. We are not going to tell Laura about that one either, right? Don't tell Laura. I'd be like Matt from Demolition Ranch. Whatever. Don't tell Mayor. Don't tell Laura. I yawned. And I feel like I said the Y word. It's going to happen more now. These Sour kids have been calling my name the entire time I've been sick. I'm going to revive one at a time. Medic say back to the grind competition this weekend. Then get ready for the American Royal next month. That's what's up. I eventually one day I'll get to the Royal just to hang out and walk around and be like, hey, that guy's looking at me weird. Maybe he knows who I am. Bull said tell you, you might just have to watch it again later. Sorry. Two on. Oh no, 5. There's no lemon. Medic said, I want to buy a golf cart. That comp is huge. Maybe get like a one wheel or a scooter. It'd be much easier to tote around than a golf cart. Barrios, es que pasa, amigo Dash? Nada que pasa conmigo, que pasa contigo. Buenas noches. Gracias. It's underrated. Underrated. It's because I'm hungry and I've been drinking. Yo, 2 reds. Let it say or however it's spelled. Oh, I have a toy hauler camper, so it'll fit. All right. Well, look, I forgot you have that. I didn't know your camper was a toy hauler. So yeah, you might have room, and you're probably strong enough to turn that golf cart sideways and still have room for more toys, other than just a golf cart. But so, what do you tow your toy hauler with? I don't think I know what your tow rig is. Guess I'm about to judge you by your. El Barrio Cooker says, tu español es muy bueno. Órale, Holmes. Órale, yeah. There's just a few things I can say, but I do okay. I'm telling you, man. Drinking, my Spanish intensifies as I drink. I want to say fluent. So, más beber. So, uno borracho, más hablando. Or más borracho, más hablando. All right. Uncle Bulls, it's time to finish the Patreon. Be back. All right, no worries. Victor Dominguez says, it's Dash. Yeah. It's, yeah. Let's see. It's a front garage hauler, so I got to park sideways. I have an 18 F250. All right, I'm with it. Single or dually? Rick is watching you munch. I love it. I hook those damn things. I take rolled chips or whatever they are. They're icy and they're banging. All right. Lo siento, no cerveza, ¿cómo se dice? En or de mi casa. Cerveza solo de mi, ¿cómo se dice? Garage, okay? So yo tengo una paqueta de 12 Bush Light manzana, okay? Apple Bush Light. I stopped at a Walmart on my way back from. Was it on my way back or was it on my way? It was on my way back from Florida. I found some Bush Light and an apple Bush Light. So I picked up a 12-pack and I said, all right, you know what? I'm gonna put them in the garage so that when I want to drink later, I'll have something different to drink. But no tengo cerveza de mi casa, solamente de mi garaje. Garaje? Is that how I say garage? Only single dually starts at 350. The only things I pull with are camper and my flatbed with a Jeep. Sometimes a small wheeler for a deer camp. Alright. See, I figured it out. I'm talking about it. He said, Dash, it's been a while. Miss you, bro. He said, I was busy. Were you busy or were you being productive, Jeremy? This is the whole full circle on this conversation tonight. Mario says garaje is garage. I'm about to say garaje in Spanish. Is garage in Spanish. Yeah, I figured it out as I was talking. Hopefully, obviously you heard. Been riding my Heritage Harley lately with fuel prices, dude. I've been driving my electric car for a reason. My diesel, I have driven my diesel, my Passat, down to like a half tank, but I haven't filled up tank in a while. Yes, happy belated birthday, Steven. Jerry says he's been busy working lots of hours, so what you got on my Jared, what you got on my 40? You got extra hours? What you got on my 40? 86 Fiero that needs a clutch and a tune-up. It gets great miles per gallon. If it gets great miles for MPG and it's a Fiero, that means it's the 4-cylinder. I had a... trying to think. Oh, there was somebody who loved the Fiero. It was... taught me how to whistle. Like, whistle with my fingers. It was his dad who had that Fiero. I'm pretty sure it was his dad. Chris's dad had a Fiero. It was a silver Fiero. And the next one. Bill said that was a lot of burgers and dogs, man. Who you telling? That, I mean, and that didn't even, I want to say that didn't even encompass all of them, but it was easily 200 burgers and easily 200 hot dogs, like easily. I didn't count, did not count. So if someone wants to count how many burgers they saw and how many hot dogs they saw, I really think it was close to 200. For sure. Jimmy, let me just tell you, this right here, my guy, I don't know what he did. This was a good one. This was a good one. I'm gonna say savory, but I'm gonna save that one. I have to cook, or I'm gonna start my cook in about a half an hour. Oh, I should go outside and start my charcoal chimney. That will progress things along, but I don't want to start it too early. Finishing up the energy drink here, so I can go to sleep right after 11. Really wouldn't mind getting started at like midnight, and I would go to maybe 5:30 tomorrow morning. Take it off, bring it inside, finish it in the oven for an hour or two, let it sit on the counter, rest, chill, slice it, and then warm it back up and take it to where I need to take it. Brisket said, our medic said I had to go check and see why I hadn't seen videos from you lately, Jimmy. Notifications were off. They're back on now. Jimmy says, wait, are you here before I cook? Yes, because I'm cooking one single brisket. I know. I mean, even a broken clock is right twice a day, Jimmy. So I drank half a jar. Well, a jar, because this jar wasn't full. The jar was full up here. So I drank from here to here, drank half of what was in there. And I am going to start my brisket. I have the majority of everything. I trimmed my brisket already. I seasoned it already. I have the #1 drum ready to roll already. So nothing else to do. But once I start the fire and I pour the coals in, I'm going to bed. I'm going to bed. Yeah. And I'm going to sleep. I'm going to get up in the morning, and I think I might set my alarm for 5 or 4:45 tomorrow morning. Get up, pull a brisket, bring it in the house, and then go charge my car in the morning. I gotta deliver. I have 2 deliveries tomorrow. I talked about it earlier. How so I have a 3-pound minimum, right? Oh, can I do like 2 pounds of brisket and 1 pound of pork to do a 3-pound minimum? No, you have to. It's a 3-pound minimum per meat. He's like, oh, okay, well, I'll just do 3 pounds of brisket. Fine by me. This is how much it is per pound. This is how much it is going to cost you for delivery, and here's your tax. Here's your invoice. He's like, okay, go. Smallest brisket I can find was a 12-pound brisket. All right, great. I cook a 12-pound brisket. I'm going to yield 6 pounds or so of brisket. He's getting 3. I said, all right, I'm at, hey, at the rare midweek brisket. I and there may or may not be, some get left and available. I was like, yo, he posted on my Instagram and then sent me a text message like, yo, whatever's left over, bring it to my house. You know where I live. I'm like, say less. Hey, this is how much it is per pound. I'll let you know exactly how much is left tomorrow. He's like, I don't care. Just bring it. Medic says drums make it easy. He said, love it. Yeah. You know, but there are people out there like Alton. Alton cracks me up. He's like, the drum is too easy. He's like, I didn't feel like I was really doing anything. Man, you better take the advantage of those take a nap cook when you Bill says, awesome, using the drum. I need to break my drum in and use it. Yeah. Rich says, all right. I'm glad I was able to catch you tonight, my friend. Hope everybody in here has a wonderful night. God bless. Rich, right back at you, my boy. Definitely take care. Hopefully, you know, the missus and the kids are all doing fine. And wrenches keep on wrenching. Jerry says, Dash, my bro, let's have a tequila shot. We deserve it. So, fun fact, I don't like tequila. I don't like tequila. But, since you asked so nicely, Jimmy said he finally did the finally did the leg lamb. He said it turned out fantastic. That's what's up. All right. Jerry asked so nicely. Over to my liquor. Yeah. I mean, you know. Here we go. This is what I have available. And this is a bottle I got off of a Carnival cruise. So I bought this bottle like 3 or 4 years ago. Like this just goes to show you how little tequila I drink and how long it took me to drink it. This actually, when we had the fish fry a month or so ago, there were people here who wanted tequila and they were drinking this. It sure as hell wasn't me. I was drinking the clear. But I'm going to take a simple shot, just straight to the head, I guess. It is tequila. All right, Jerry, you owe me. Damn, insides are on fire. I feel like I'm gonna have indigestion. Steven says, see you, Rich. Medic says, still gotta have the skills to trim and treat the meat right. Fire management is only part of it. Yeah, agreed. Medic said you're gonna be popping through a screen door tomorrow. No, I'm not. I took I won't say a simple shot, but I took an honest shot. Damn it. Y'all trying to get me fucked up. Jimmy. Uncle Jimmy, he asked politely. Go and get the big jar. Reach out in the freezer. Close the freezer. Close the door. Jimmy knows I have a jar, some high test. Like, oh boy. This is the high test jar, and this is what's left of the high test jar. This is I bring this jar out for like party tricks and special occasions. I'm just taking it in. Hold on, let's. Oh man, Medic, do not encourage him. Okay, all right. Now see where it's at now. I'm gonna take a healthy sip. Oh my god. My gosh. Sit that down over there. I'm gonna sleep good. Oh man. Medic said that'll make you go blind. Oh hell no. It's smooth, definitely. And you know the best part is it's straight out the freezer, so it's nice and cold. Oh, it's gonna warm up in my belly. But we ain't worried about that right now. Bill said I skipped killer shot and did some fireball. Ooh, that. If I had my choice, I might take fireball. You know, I might take tequila over fireball, like cinnamon. Oh my gosh. I won't say I have a heart story, but drunken shenanigans with King Fireball. Oh man. Like, oh. One of my sister-in-law's best friends, we were, so I'm at my sister. Where were we? I was at my mother and father-in-law's house with my sister-in-law and some of her friends and my sister-in-law's wife and stuff like that. And yo, they were in Fireball. And I'm like, I don't like Fireball, I don't like cinnamon, I don't like it, I don't like it, I don't like it. And I can't remember if we were playing cards or we were whatever. I'm like, ugh, drink, ugh, drink, ugh, drink. Yo, it was one of those things where in Pennsylvania, we have state stores. Okay, in the state store where you can get your liquor, right? The liquor is run by the state alcohol board, so you call them state stores. It was like 8:45 and the state store closed at 9. When I say Speed Racer came out and we made it to the liquor store with 4 minutes to spare, bro, it was bad. It was bad. Alex said, is that corn or grain? It's corn. That's corn. Ooh, yeah. Jerry says, you love it. You love it, bro. No, I don't love tequila. Uncle Bulls is not going to want to cook that brisket much longer. Uncle Bulls says, love my fireball. Look, you more fireball for you, sir. More fireball for you. Uncle Bulls says, yeah, fireball can get you in some trouble, man. Jared says, barbecue together and give some good drinks as family. Oh, hey, man. All for it, Jared. All for it. Bill says, it's real good in Dr. Pepper. I'll take you for it. Like, I really don't like yucking someone else's yum, but I don't like cinnamon, Sam. I don't like cinnamon in alcohol. I don't like cinnamon in. There are some exceptions because cinnamon roll, what? But like straight up cinnamon liquor, not my jam. Not my jam at all. At all. And it didn't take me very long to realize that. But I don't know. I'm thinking about Dr. Pepper and Fireball. Man, you'll have me freaking buying the damn Fireball and a dollar Dr. Pepper just to try it. But I mean, I'll be honest. I'll take your word. I'll take your word for it. Like, if you say it's good and you like it, I believe you. I don't necessarily need to try it. Uncle Bull says, hot damn, it's killer. Jeez. said, we used to wake up for a weekend of cooking with Jaeger bombs. And listen, I'm glad that I really never did very many Jaeger bombs. I don't actually mind Jägermeister, but never did Jaeger bombs. There is a bar off the street from the house that I don't say I frequented. I didn't go in there very often. This bar is called GL Jacks, okay? It's right up the street from my house, literally. One turn left out of my street, or off of my street onto the main street, and then one turn left into the parking lot. But my buddy Travis and I go there every now and again. I remember going in there with Travis at least once or twice. But there was a guy in there. His thing was Rumple Mints. Like, I don't know what it is about Rumple Mints, man, but I don't mind it. And he used to drink Rumple Mints, and he was happy to pay shots of Rumple Mints to other people who were willing to drink it with him. Uncle Bull says, not bad in Mountain Dew either. Dude. One, am I going to remember this tomorrow? And two, that's how I feel about, corn. I'm like, oh, you can... Oh, crap. It's froze on me. Let's see here. Go back to live. All right, there we go. Corn. What else was it? There was something I was drinking recently, and I was like, oh man, this is Crown Apple. Some Crown and some cranberry, some ginger ale. Crown Apple now. It was anything I put in it. Medic said, I didn't tell you when I left the beach last time we talked. I hit up Brian at Patriot Barbecue. Man, I had an awesome sandwich. He was going to buy supplies, so I missed meeting him. Oh, man. Well, he's a cool cat. Definitely, you saw our interaction when we were there in Texas. We don't agree on everything, but he's a cool cat. There's some things that are just a little different, but nonetheless, that doesn't take anything away from him. His son is like, adorable, and his wife, same thing. She's cool peoples. Oh man! When I just realized I had him sitting in front of me, I'm like, man, I'm like, sorry. Does that say? It says Buc-ee's. I had some turkey from Buc-ee's. Ugh. All right, lesson learned. It does not keep as well in the paper as it does in the package. Bullshit, probably not. LOL, but what the heck? You only live once. Yeah, man. Medic say he ain't scared to say it's mine. That's for damn sure. And again, full disclosure, I do not agree 100% with all the things he touts and totes. So I'm like, the hell? Like, are you, like, really? That, what? You know what? Let me just, I'll go ahead and on my cup. Oh, yeah. You see, man, as well. What is this? Amy says, see the list of what you do with the clear is like bubble gum. List of what you can do. That's a damn sure. And Kool-Aid, energy drink, orange juice, cranberry juice, clear cranberry, clear cranberry and orange juice. Clear by itself, clear over ice, clear hot, clear out the freezer. Want me to keep going this? I can keep going. Oh, well, he does say a few things. You talking about Brian, or you talking about the what clear goes with Uncle? I agree 100%. That's one of those things. It is what it is. Medic says, all right, man. I'm working an ambulance in the morning. Have a good night, y'all. Yes, sir. Take it easy as well. I'm getting up tomorrow morning to charge my car. I got some running around to do. So thanks for joining us, man. I saw that number from 16 to 15 up. It's back to 16. Hey, up. I really appreciate it. Oh, yeah. Cool. It says Patriot says, you know, this is spicy. This is what I got. This last thing. But she kind of it up and rehydrate it a little bit. Not bad. Not bad. So does anybody else need some things to do with some clear? Because I can go on. The list definitely goes on. But clear Jolly Ranchers. Whoa. Took some of mine down with me in Florida, on my stash down in Florida. My mother-in-law, and I mixed some Jolly Ranchers in it. My mother-in-law was like, good night. Clear and like almost any soda you want, like a flavored, like a cherry vanilla or like a vanilla Coke. Lemonade. Oh my goodness. Uncle Bo says, where'd you get clear Jolly Ranchers? No clear Jolly Ranchers. I took an 8-ounce jar and put 10 Jolly Ranchers in the same flavor and just man. Over ice? What? Man. Delicious. So good. And I won't say it didn't matter, but I tried Jolly Ranchers and I've tried Sour Patch Kids. Sour Patch Kids. The Jolly Ranchers impart way more flavor than Sour Patch Kids. So last jar that I had, or one of the last jars, because I had multiple, I did like a strawberry lemonade. I did a pineapple lemonade. One was peach, and I might have a blueberry still in the freezer there. But dog, I just put one Jolly Rancher or so per ounce, and then like I maxed out at 10. I'm gonna bullshit. I need a YouTube video on it, please. I don't know what you're talking about. Can't be posting stuff like that on YouTube. But we'll have to see. I told you I got a vodka from my guy, and that's what I ended up using the Jolly Ranchers in. Good. It was good. So good. Birdie. Yeah. I'll go, we might have to work that out. I'll go a little birdie, just I have something coming, able to say, okay, let me get a little bit of distillate, well, not distillate, but a little bit of mash from my guy and see if I can do a little distillate. I got a little thing coming, so we're gonna have to see. It's an electric distiller. Electric distiller is what it's called. But Ricer hooked it up, put it in touch with the company who sells this electric distiller, and I'm gonna put some water. So kind of go from there, and then take. I don't know if I can take some of the vodka. I'll do some experimenting with it. But we're gonna see, Uncle Bull. We're gonna see. But it's one of those things. Which is worse? Showing distilling or showing pews? Because, I could show both. But I feel like I showed them big trouble. Yeah. Alright, so about 10 or 11 of you still on the live. If you have not already, just hit that thumbs up button for me. I'd greatly appreciate it. I am going to go ahead and end the stream in a couple moments and get my fire started. Once I get my fire started, it get put into the smoker, and I'm going to kind of just let it go lower and slower until I get up. So I'll probably let it go 5.5 hours. Like I said, I'm getting up tomorrow morning at 4 to 5, so I can go charge the car, and then I will, yeah. Jimmy says, new channel, 100 proof at the range. 100 proof or better. No less than 100 proof or rounds. I don't know. So again, am I the only one? I'll be like, I don't say anything. Oh yeah, gotta get that. Ooh, jerky out in between my teeth. Oh, feels so much better now. And now I know like what a cow or horse feels like after they get something stuck in a hoof, because that jerky just like finds its way in between the teeth and causes pain. So I gotta get that out of there. Uncle Bull says, "Hey, it was good to chat with you again, Dash. Have a good one. Have a good time. Excuse me. Thank you. Same to you, man. Definitely, appreciate you checking in and being a patron and watching those videos, liking those videos. Basically, you are one of the people who make it like so that I feel like I'm not talking to myself when I post on Patreon rather. I love that you're willing to support me and sleep in the downs and not but I went to barbecue. That's my life. But really, I can't say thank you enough. Seriously. Um, I'm gonna go ahead. We are past that 2 hour mark, and oh crap! I did not post. I'm going to go ahead and do this. We are going to post the link for the video tomorrow. A lot of you left that are here. Uncle Bull says, I try to catch them all. Well, like, seriously, I do appreciate it. It really does make me think that I'm not talking to myself. I don't have the biggest Patreon following. So when you and or a couple other people do actually post and or something or not, it really does make me say, okay, well, there's somebody watching, somebody's checking this out. So or I guess he says bail. Yep, that says bail. Good night, Dash, and everyone in the chat. Thank you very much. I am going to bail. Well, like I said, I gotta start cooking this brisket. Go ahead and get my fire started, and get my fire, get the charcoal started. Go back out there in about 15-20 minutes. Pour that over, and get everything else lined up so that I can go ahead and get that brisket taken care of. All right, guys, I will see you guys next week. Thank you guys so very much, as always, for watching. If you haven't already, please hit that thumbs up on the way out. And I'm gone. Shout out, Bumpy. Good looking. That video. Appreciate you.